Yeah, fucking WRC, Donny.
Hello.
Fucking badass, dude.
That's cool enough so far. I haven't played it enough to really get a feel.
I did all the New Zealand stages today, and they feels so much better, man.
Were you in the new rally cars, the hybrids?
Nah, with the old ones just to see.
Oh yeah, a proper comparison.
Yeah. But the WRX sounds even worse. 10.
Yeah, the sounds aren't great, for sure.
It feels sort of insulting to put that in.
The leader's
not
just
the
done
proper
145.10.
In my head. Hitting the head in training yesterday.
Oh, with the porker, eh, Donny?
Yeah, I decided to go with it.
Seems like it's a Janita work. Meta.
I want to, like, for all the races, I'll try a different car each race, basically.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
What did you do to your car, Ezra? You see the damage to his car?
Hey, Andy, how are ya?
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Okay, so it's likely that the Saturday Sendacular servers are not going to launch as well. I'm
The
going to
leader has just done a 144.78.
I'm going to keep an eye on it. If they don't launch, then I'll just start one manually within AMS2.
The leader has just done a 144.76.
How you finding the Porsche, Donny? I found it so slippy around here.
Okay, Donny, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Not sure yet, because I'm still trying to figure out just how to drive at the moment. Because
you use your right foot as accelerator and left foot on the brake and use your hands to steer.
oh, that's where I've been going wrong.
I'm taking out the future V8 supercar.
Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace.
I don't even know what an apex is, Fred.
The leader's just done a 144.51. The guy ahead has just done a 8:57.8 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace.
An 8:57 and 8 seconds. What is this, Nordschleife? Well, is there no chat on screen? Okay, yeah, I'll fix that in a minute.
P5, your brake temps are good.
Yeah. Let me. That one that should be shown. Should be. Thank you, Fred.
Like, that scared me, that.
Yeah, it was a bit abrupt there, wasn't it? I was just on a lap there. I was on a really good lap there, and then it just whoop. You know, you're not. You're back. You're back at the menu.
Lap of the gods I was on.
Pit exit's clear, stay behind the white line. Alright Donny, we've got 8 minutes to get a decent lap in. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Your chief also needs a few more drinks to start before he is drunk enough to perform. What? Oh, yeah. Late braking on cold brakes and tires is a very good idea. No, the 8-minute lap time, alright. Nah. Should've left it earlier.
The leader's just done a 145.00. The leader has just done a 144.36.
Probably would have been smart to practice.
P5. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
First corner should be done in third. Never P1.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
How are you doing, Ricochet? Oof. Yeah, I've literally done that. Doing the streamer strats. The streamer / Ricochet strats. Although Ricochet is a streamer now, so.
Sector 2 is 0.31 off the pace.
Oh shit.
Oh, Donny, restart it and get on it.
Pushing too hard on a porker. I'm doing alright. 0 practice and wing.
Your exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
Sticky spun up behind, so I can make plenty of room now. Rapper messed ups too. According to Moonie, the thing he said, like the Janetta and the Mark felt the 2 best cars. Yeah, quite a few.
The leader has just done a 144.03.
I think a mix of having it on Just Race and picking something like GT4s has helped.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
You see, the thing is with the Just Race, we have it on Just Race, but you don't even... Now, we try and get people to register there. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can still, like, just join normally like you would. So it's not like signing up for another platform. So basically it's just... You might attract a few people in who go on Just Race and they might see it there. But otherwise it changes nothing for people on Moonie's Discord.
0.5 off the pace. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy doing late braking in this car.
The leader has just done a 144.00.
Yeah. It basically kind of works like SRS, really. You just register. Then click the button to race. Say 2.35 liters a lap. And now 140. Oh, just look at that, 143.99, so 144. 20 times 60 divided by 104 is 12 laps. 12 multiplied by 2.35. 28.2 liters. Yeah, we'll throw in like 32 liters or something.
P5.
Yeah, engineers are quick.
Yeah, it should be its own class.
Damn these modern runoffs.
Oh yeah. DDS said you blow him off, Donny. What the fuck, man?
Blew him off?
Nah, he said he was wondering if you were coming to do Thermalito.
19 minutes. You'll need to get on with
He sent me a DM. I
P5.
forgot about that. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've 1 or 2 DMs that I forgot to get back to from different people because, like, I saw them during the week and you kind of because I was busy with something else. I kind of flicked by the notification and I forgot to go back. Need to write back.
Right, mate. He forgives you. He was wondering if you're gonna sign up.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet if I can or not.
Nice laps, lads.
Unintentional, jeez, I've been fucking busy. It's one of those like you see a notification and you're like, you clear it and you say I'll get back to it because you don't have time to respond and then forget. So 12 or 13. I know, but I think I had clicked on it so it kind of marked it as red or something. It's on my PC, like, because I've uninstalled Discord on my phone. Because normally you can flick by on the phone, so it keeps the
Right, works.
notification.
Minutes. Okay, Donny,
Good luck.
get ready.
But look,
Green, green, green.
oh shit. I backed out of that once I realized the guy beside me also had a good start.
On your what?
As you can tell, I'm not on
Still there.
triples,
Hold your line.
because I would have seen that car also get a
Still
good start
there.
if I was.
Clear left. Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Yeah, it would have been a good start. But I think it was a case of the two of us just didn't see each other. We both had a really good start, both went for the same space. So we're both probably as equally as oh, he's touched the sand.
Right side.
Both as equally wrong in the
Still
situation
there.
as each other, I reckon.
Still there. Clear to the right.
B4.
Yeah, Moonie was saying he thinks the Jenetta's like way better. He basically goes like a second. He would spend ages in one car, like he tested all of them out, and you know, do loads of laps to try and improve by like a tenth or two in one car, and then switch to the Ginetta and just pull out a second out of nowhere within 3 laps. Oh, shit. Porker's really unstable there if I don't line up the weight properly before I get on the brakes. That rear engine, I'd say. Making weight management like really critical before braking. Fortunately, I didn't do enough
Just done it. 144.
laps. Let's turn up the TC. Those tires are getting
Sector 1 is 0.45.
hotter.
Pace.
Too much late braking as well. It's gonna kill me in this car. I didn't do enough laps and hard laps to
B4.
test how the front tires would be. Although I don't know if the temperature, like track temperatures are 38, which is pretty high. I don't know what they were in qualifying. I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to try out all the cars and decided to go for the Porker today.
The gap behind is now
Shit.
1.3.
It's less than that now. No, it's Frosty behind now, is that? So he'll be catching up.
All right, Donny, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The guy behind has just done a 145.19.
I seem to remember driving the Porsche GT4 at a raceway. And that was the race where I nearly got
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go.
I
all the
nearly
way around.
exceeded the incident limit. I got to like 39 incident points.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Nearly went into the sand there. And there. And there. Have to lift too much as well now.
The leader has just done a 144.43.
Yeah, it's basically that.
145.64. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Barry got a bit slidey there.
Okay, Donny, you're gaining on this
He's
car.
struggling.
The gap is 0.
Car left. Clear to the left. On your left. Clear left.
I actually had to defend my inside there rather than go around the outside.
144.26.
Because I don't think I could have got a move done around Barry's outside there. And Frosty would have gone up the inside and beaten me.
That lap time was 145.86.
I'm a bit of pork in the Merc sandwich. That is correct. And then with nearly too much speed there.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Hit
Well
it stick.
done, Donny. Great move. Keep it up. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
Need to try and get away now as much as I can before Frosty gets ahead of Barry. No, that's new to AMS2. It's on their release candidate branch at the moment.
Exactly what we came here for. P3. The gap behind is now 0.8.
Frosty's ahead of Barry.
And this guy in. The gap's now 8.0.
Wouldn't call being 8 seconds behind reeling someone in, but you know. Jim woke out on the right side of bed today, so he's feeling quite positive. Oh shit. Nearly bended there.
That was a 1:45.58. That's your best lap in this session. Okay, Donny, don't let this guy distract you.
Kind of need Frosty to go into the sand there on that exit, things like that. The right-hander after this left-hander is like my really back corner here. So this right-hander here. So I think I'm always going to be losing time to him here, which is really bad. Because it sets up a bad run for these corners then.
Okay, Donny, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Shit. Messed up that corner as well. Just braking too hard and too late, and like once you start releasing off the brake or something, the car just freaks out.
The gap behind is now 0.5. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Shit. Do that one well.
Alright, Donny, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I think I can brake later for that last corner, but I keep braking early.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. You're losing 2/10 in sectors 2 and 3. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
It's closer than me on previous laps. Hey, Sergio. Look, it's obviously not malware, man. Fuck off! Fuck off!
We think you might have gone outside of track limits there. Come on, Donny. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Fucking stupid.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go, P5.
You gonna uninstall R Factor 2 as well, because it's run by a Ponzi scheme, like. I don't get it, like.
Last lap. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Bad luck, Donny.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna bin it there at some stage. Horse just gets pretty unstable at that section if I don't get it right.
You were defending really well up until that point as well. Like, there's no way he was getting past you.
You had me under too much pressure. I was trying too hard.
Well, that's a good thing. You're not trying. I don't think I should have raced in COVID. Man, I got an email voice sore.
Yeah, it does sound like a bad idea.
I was like, oh, I should be alright. Then halfway through the race, it's like my body's like, nah.
What's the matter, Sticky?
Oh, I got COVID?
Oh, mate. What are you doing?
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
He's dedicated.
Yeah, I'd say.
I gave it a crack. Yeah, I think I might just watch Donny.
So it'll be everybody in the Ginetta next week then.
I'm staying in the Merc.
Yeah, everyone will be. It's like the new meta. It's like the M4 in ACC.
No,
Yeah.
the server's launched for the SatSen, so that's good.
Awesome.
Alright, lads, I'll see you next week. I should be alright.
See you later, Sticky. Ta-ra, mate.
Take it easy, Sticky.
Have a good race.
Yep. You guys still have the old liveries?
Yeah, it's weird because I was thinking I kind of made a livery when we did these because I haven't got one. Or if did we also when we had that championship in these, we had the other one, the non-fin ones as well, because they're the same really, aren't they? I think they've just got just look a bit different.
Oh yeah, because there was not enough livery space.
Yeah, I think I might have done mine on the other ones, but it doesn't matter anyway. Is it going to be raining? Because the weather's absolutely shit down here. And
Hey.
Yes, light cloud into medium cloud.
surprising.
Yeah, I think he didn't put a real date.
Yeah, no, it's got the date on there. But, yeah.
Real date, but not real weather.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't set real weather in case it was raining.
Well, it probably would be.
Nothing. No. Oh, the race. Oh yeah, I just binned it. I was trying too hard. Got distracted, and it was on the right-hander that I was struggling with, and I brake too hard and too late, and then when you come up, as soon as you lift, or like the Porsche doesn't just like that at all. So yeah. Fred did nothing. Just me being bad.
What exactly was wrong with these cars before? I could never tell.
Sorry, what did you say?
Does anyone know what was wrong with these cars that they had to fix?
Oh, no, I don't know.
I think they drive the same as always.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them.
And this is a nice setting. Nearly like iRacing, yellowy looking.
We're gonna end this in darkness.
Yeah, it does seem a bit. The sun seems very low.
It's just done a 1:00.
It's morning.
5.
It's 9 AM.
Oh, okay.
More like sunset to me.
Your lawnmower could be more powerful.
Sector 1 is quick.
They're oil in clearways. Why is
Just gonna
everyone
have a track
spinning there?
limits.
It's very tricky. It's the tricky spot.
0.
Sticky drives into town on his lawnmower.
4. Sector 3 time is quick.
Oh shit. Feels sketchy under the brakes. And adjust the brake balance while driving. Great.
is okay. Okay, Donny, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're quickest overall. Your rear brakes are cold, mate.
Not my quickest. Didn't even do T1 well on that lap. Wait, you actually drove your lawnmower into town
The guy
once?
behind has just done a 59.1.
More random people. Oh, what happened to being a good Samaritan and being... And... Like, the cop's not like the good Samaritan anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna... Like, I know it was 3 AM, but still.
Sector 1 time is good.
Yeah, dude. I'd say the cops were like, these fucking spanners, like, but also kind of internally laughing at this situation. Yeah.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Can you imagine? Normally people pay to get their lawn cut. You have to pay to cut people's lawns. I think you got your business model all wrong. People are just ungrateful, Fred. Yeah, they were laughing. I'm not surprised.
Your quickest overall. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Sector 3 time's okay.
I'd say out of all the 3 AM calls
Look good.
they've gotten, I'd say that goes down in one of their more. Oh yeah, that was gas.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Was it in the papers like the Midnight Lawnmower Bandits? Terror in the suburbs. As your lawn might be cut to pristine condition overnight.
P2.
Facebook memories, huh?
Sector 1 time's okay.
Who is driving on the racing line?
We need to find a tent in Sector 2. fastest overall. Sector 3 time is fast. Checkered flags out, P1.
And this won't be a quick lap. This car is on ice though. Here. This could go like the previous race.
And these cars like really do spend most of their time sideways in real life.
I think they must do. Well, if they're anything like these, they certainly do.
Yeah, it might also depend on what like tires you use, because the ones in iRacing use slick tires, so they're much more grippy and nimble than this.
Yeah, they're a completely different, much more recent model, I think. Of
Oh yeah,
aren't they?
it'd be a different
Yeah, I mean,
model as well.
you know,
it'd be-
these are. I don't know when these were made, like the 90s.
Oh, are the ones in this game that old?
I think they're pretty old, aren't they? Because I mean, they certainly seems like it. Then again, maybe that's just what they race in Brazil, but I don't know.
I thought that was qualifying, not practice. Sickened.
Oh, was it? All right, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, so I've set up like a short practice session at the beginning of all of the sat sends so that we don't go over into them, if you know what I mean, from the CCS. It's like a buffer, basically.
I think the game finally has that auto engine start disabled properly working.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. We have 9 minutes to set a lap.
Yeah,
brakes
as
are
if
cold,
you're
be careful.
in the release candidate.
Yeah, because I have to turn on my engine now. Only took 2 years. My frames. I'm gonna have to become a god
Turn
again.
that on because I've got an ignition key on my button box, which generally I just use for Euro Truck.
I don't know, I thought the GT4s were alright. I'm sure I could make my own setup changes to it to get it exactly where I'd want it.
The leader's just done a 1 minute.
They're good for side-to-side racing though. I think GT4 cars make for good racing. Possibly better racing than GT3s. No, actually definitely better racing than GT3s.
P2. The leader's just done a 58.3.
The TT levels are quite different to ACC. You need to use like higher levels than what you use in ACC.
The guy behind has just done a 58.9.
Yeah, like in ACC Race Room AMS2, I think I've always had fun races in GT4. It's just a good category. No, not that it's backwards, but it's like in ACC you can get away with like TC1 in dry. You know, and you can't really get it, you know, away with that as much in maybe AMS2 or whatever. So it's like if you think you use like, oh, I need to use TC, let's say 3 for this level in ACC. In AMS2 you probably have to go to something like 5 or something. At least that's what I've noticed with AMS2, with this, with that type of things.
Be careful.
Not saying that one is right and one is wrong, but more, you know, it's they're different kind of to each other in that level, so.
Litres remaining. That lap time was 58.3. The leader has just done a 57.8. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Touch the grass. It might be that you're also so used to ACC's GT4s you can't handle. You struggle with anything different. Did you ever try iRacing's GT4s? And if so, what did you make of them? Although you like the GT4s in Race Room, which is, so that's kind of 2 sims then. So
P3.
if you like them in ACC and Race Room.
Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
So, yeah, okay. So I'm guessing like race rooms and ACCs feel kind of pretty close to each other from your perspective. Interesting. I think I've only like raced the GT4s in race room like 3 times. And I really can't remember what they're like. Apart from that porker at Race Room Raceway being a lunatic on me. Although that was like my first Race Room race in a while as well, so I was like just not used to Race Room again. Oh, you the Beamer.
Okay, Donny, you've got half your fuel left. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Wow, how close that top 3 is. The top 4 really.
Your brake temperatures look good. The leader has just done a 57.5. 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. That's your best lap in this session. That lap was a 57.8.
Too much speed. Oh. I think that guy teleported to the pit in time, but I had lifted.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I'm in pie position, 3 out of 14, 3.14.
Sector 2 time is good. 1 litre remaining. P2, that's your quickest lap.
Shit. Nah, too much speed. Just gonna go back to the pits. Whew. I said 3.14 ricochet. Don't be smart with me. I'm doing the best I can with pie position. There's no other way to make it.
That'll do.
Take your time, start it back up and get back in the race.
MoonieGT livery. Except there's never going to... 22/7 is the easier number to use. But yeah. Or if you've seen 11 out of 9 in race room, then you could get 22 out of 7. Yeah, 22/7 is like the fraction you use for pi,
That's
if
the
you
end of
wanted to
session.
use a
Me too.
fraction. Or I suppose 44/14, which is twice that. The top and bottom.
– 14 minutes. P2.
14, it's 15, crew chief. Is it not? Yeah. Thank you. I've been playing Halo Infinite Ricochet, the campaign. Actually really enjoying it. I only played a bit of it before, and then I just stopped and never went back to it. So I just restarted from the start. I can't believe though they just didn't launch it with 4-player co-op. Like, it's the campaign that was designed most for it. Like,
P2, nice and neat.
there is the benefit of knowing playing Halo annoys you.
Go, go, go.
I won't lie, it does give me pleasure. Look how thin the Formula Vee cars are on the radar there. They're like the thinnest things ever when you compare them to the GT4s. I think they're the update for Infinite's like dropping in the next week or two. That will add features that really should have been there on launch. I think Forge has been added. I could be wrong on that. Cool, yeah, cool run-ins every would suit these. Ooh, Barry. Ooh.
Car right. Hold your line.
I thought he was going to swerve into me, so I swerved more to the left. I could have kept my line going, and I would have been fine. I don't play too much multiplayer shooters like online shooting. Only dip in and out of them every now and then, so Halo's like good enough for me for that, so I enjoy doing it for that.
Car left, clear left. Left side. Clear on the left. Left side.
Ooh, oh,
Hold your line.
we're screwed. Oh my god, how did we survive? Our wheels locked.
Rear brakes are cold.
Right side. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh,
Hold your line. Clear to the right. Right side.
battery's up my inside
Still
now.
there. Hold your
I'm
line.
locked in. Nowhere to go.
Still there. Clear right.
Your lap time was at 59.8.
Go up the inside now. Watch this.
1.3
Oh
seconds
yes!
off the pace.
The double move!
Side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Yes!
Still there. Clear left. Car left. Hold
Give
your
me space.
line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Give space.
Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Keep it steady. Clear left.
Oh man, that was a sweaty 2 laps. I'm not willing to spend 70 on card at the moment. Those look cool enough. I kind of was like, would I? And then I thought about how much I played, and I was like, nah. But I bought Battlefield 1 the last day on sale for a $5, so I might actually try that out. Because it still has a bit of an online community, it seems. So like, enough for me. 80 million viewers? What? Who's saying those?
Okay, Donny, hold your nerve.
Who's saying those figures were falsified?
Remaining 10 minutes. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking
I haven't
good.
had a FIFA since FIFA 11, Fred.
The guy behind has just done a 58.0.
I've never even played Football Ultimate Team. I pretty much only played FIFA with my brothers.
Left side, clear to the left.
I was worried about that corner there.
Your lap time was 58.7. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
I had FIFA 03 on the PC, then FIFA 08, 09 and 11 on PlayStation 3. And that's it.
Car right. Clear right.
And I played some of the other FIFAs once or twice, like at friends' houses. And they still play the same pretty much. And players make stupid runs and stuff, and it doesn't play like actual football, so I'm like, this is dumb.
That's the fastest lap.
On your right.
Like, players
clear right,
do not
clear,
make
clear.
runs into space off the ball that they should and things like that. I think what also annoys me is like they get locked into such animations that they just don't react then to what's going on.
Right side.
So they can't like change their mind
Clear to the right.
like a real person
Okay,
would.
Donny, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
I've never played a PES game, even though they were meant to have been good.
Just ignore him, he'll go away. You're now in the lead.
I think my friend had, I think it was the Euro 2004 game on GameCube. I don't think it was the World Cup one. Yeah, it had to have been the Euros. I was too young for the World Cup one. Hey Raptor, Sir Alex the GOAT. Most adaptable manager of all time.
On your right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Keep it steady. Clear right.
That last lap was a 58.9.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Left side.
Fuck
Okay,
it.
mate, take a breath. Fire it back up. Get back on it.
Sorry, Donny.
We'll get him back.
It's alright.
I wasn't expecting you to slow down that much.
You kind of don't get him, as in you don't understand what he's saying, or don't understand the hype
Minutes
about him.
remaining, 5 minutes left.
Shit, so sorry, that was on me,
Seventh
mate.
Position.
No worries, man.
The gap behind's increased to 1.5.
Berbatov. I like Berbatov, but man, Berbatov is the definition of a guy who could get goals, but he could make the team play worse. So overall, the team is scoring less goals. The year United bought Berbatov, they dropped Tevez. And United were a lot worse because of it. They were less dynamic in that. I like Berbatov because I admire his skills. Like, his touch was phenomenal. One of the greatest touches you'll ever see. And he could score goals, but I also felt like he limits your play. Because his movement is not good, like. And against certain teams, you couldn't play a player like Berbatov. He just wasn't going to work. And that year, Berbatov was the lead scorer in the league, was like, because he scored like, he was like basically, I think it was like in 2 games, he scored 5 goals in both games. But then in like a bunch of other games, he just wasn't scoring. His stats were so weird that year if you're just looking at goals. Like, it would look like he was averaging a goal a game, but really he was like, he just would destroy one team, but then be ineffective against a bunch of other teams. I think it was like, or it might have been like he had 5 goals and 2 in one game and 2 hat-tricks in 2 other games or something. So it was like 3 games where he got 11 goals. And then basically you look at 8 or 9 other games or even 10 other games and he didn't score. And so it looked like he was like 11 goals in 13 games, which looks like you're averaging a goal a game, but he wasn't, like. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, Berbatov's like, I find Berbatov one of those really difficult players to rate because of it. Because there was like, his touch was exceptional. It was quite, it's the same with Ibrahimovic. I find it very hard to rate Ibrahimovic. Because sometimes I think, oh yeah, he was world class and amazing. And then there's other things that make me think, actually, he was wasting a lot of his talent. Like, you know, he lacked...
never gives up, does he?
He lacked a lot of effort and things like that.
Okay, I think I gave up.
Right side. Still there. Still there.
Like, Berbatov and Ibrahimovic are, like, for me, 2 of the strikers. I don't know how to rate them.
Clear to the right.
Because their touch in that and the goals they could score were just phenomenal. And I've never seen players be as good as they are while also looking like they aren't even trying at the same time.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Rewind. In the middle. Clear right.
Had to brake to avoid Kev there.
Clear all around.
Frosty gets me then.
Oh no, Donny. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Fuck off, crew chief, man. I had to do what I did. I would have crashed into Kev and just come out way worse.
On your left. Clear left.
Nicely done.
Tevez was, when Tevez first joined United, he was
P6.
unbelievable.
1 more lap to go. 10 minutes.
That year, United won the Champions League. Like, it was just him, Rooney, and Ronaldo up top was just, it was electric. It was one of the best front threes I'd ever seen until you get to like Suarez, Messi, and Neymar, basically. But Tevez is also a bit of a jackass and bit cracked in the head. But I think some of that also, his fallout at United came from being dropped to Berbatov. Even though Tevez provided more, worked harder, overall contributed more to the team. And yet he'd be dropped for Berbatov because Berbatov was the new £30 million signing at the time, when £30 million was a lot of money. Those were the days.
There's a white flag. 6th place. Okay, it's over.
Tevez was Argentina, Sticky. He's Argentinian. But yeah, that was it 07, 08 season?
On your left.
United won Champions League in 08, yeah. So.
Donny, sorry for making contact.
Oh yeah, no
lap
worries,
9.
man. Yeah, no worries, man. I don't know. Again, that could have been me as well, being a bit too slow there.
But yeah, up until that point, great racing with you all.
Oh yeah, it was a fun race. Jeez, there was a few sweaty laps there going on. There was at one stage, I think it was me and Frosty locked wheels, and we managed to untangle ourselves without crashing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I just waited. I was like, well, you know, see what happens here.
Yeah. I just kind of completely lifted and saw we were at the same pace, so I could like turn my wheel to the right and just unlink ourselves, basically.
That's exactly what I did. I just took my foot off the accelerator and turned away.
Yeah, so we were on the same page, so it worked. Just save that if I can.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Hey, Cheese. Oh, you got a profile pic.
So the next race is a new server again, remember?
Your thumbnail. Yeah, it is.
That's me off, guys. Thank you very much for the racing. I'll hopefully see you in the next one.
Yep,
see
see
you.
you.
See you, Barry.
Nice racing. See you later.
Let's go with the deliciously tangy, massive cheese livery. Hey, why is it not showing the correct thing there? What? Oh, it's going to be a new server. Forgot it. Chico Hernandez. I won't hear a bad word about that guy. Loved him. Love the goal he scored where it smashes straight off his face and goes in. I need to update that introduction, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to update that schedule thing. Always offside, yeah. Oh, he break your heart, like.
Why does it say in the text, welcome to this AMS unofficial.net European server? Is that who hosts the dedicated? Or?
No, because of the issues that we had getting it running on my server, J-Turns just put all the races onto his server, basically.
Okay. That 1.9K watch?
And he's going to look into what the issue is this evening. But it's weird because I didn't change anything. Like the server's been on the whole time. I've not even switched it off.
Wait, do I need to make that picture bigger?
Since last week, and last week worked fine. So unless there's been an update somewhere and it's messed something up, I don't know.
That's definitely wrong. There's not 1.9K watching.
Yeah, the server management.
Unless there's like, I've gotten hit by someone who has a load of bots and they're just watching.
Doesn't make any sense.
I can tell you, I've seen the chats of people who have 1.9K viewers, and it's not like this. Does it say like 600 likes in the picture thing you sent as well? You see, I also, like, when I'm streaming, I hide all those statistics and stuff, because I just don't want to see them. Up there, bots, yeah. What's under the chat on the stream? I don't know. I don't know what the stream page looks like, actually. I did have a guy in my stream the last day when rallying who basically came in and said, YouTube recommended me this video even though I've never watched any racing or anything or rally or anything like it. He just got one of those random, you know, YouTube recommendation video things and he just clicked on it. Bottom left deltas. Above where it says where it says potential and that's like your lap time basically. Just above the chat, is it? Yeah, it's like my current lap time and then it'll show the kind of splits for the sectors. And the potential time. And then the potential time, like, so the sum of all your best sectors from all the different laps you've done. Can be a bit glitchy though, sometimes it kind of like predicts you to do like go a few seconds quicker than what you can actually do. It's on like certain tracks that happens. No, not really important, no. I suppose it's handy for the, it'll show the splits like, which is handy. So, you know, when you do a sector 1, it'll show the time in the sector 1 and if it comes green, you know you've gone quicker than your quick lap in that sector, and if it's red, you know you've gone slower.
Overall, the track temp's increasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
Or maybe that's in hot lap mode, it only shows the splits. I have it on like the minimal setting. You can extend it to like the full setting where it shows your like most recent lap times underneath. It keeps track of them and it goes up to like a good load of laps. I think it stores like the last like 6 or 8 laps. But because I have like a chat box in the bottom left, I kind of say I don't want my screen is busy enough as it is. Can't have too much more information on there. That?
Okay, Donny, 5 minutes to go.
And I said, of course, the curb.
Just done a 120.3.
Slippiest curb I've ever been on.
Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. Your rear brakes are cold, mate.
That was a cut and a half.
Behind has just done a 121.1.
Oh, that validated it.
This lap won't count, you've cut the track. track temperature is increasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
Anyone else's tyres getting a bit toasty?
Yeah, rear right.
Yeah, sweet.
Sector 1 is quick. Brake temperatures look good. Your quickest overall. Sector 3 time is quick. To go, 2 minutes. Looks like that was outside track limits. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds.
Bounce
for
back to
base.
the pit. Break. Yeah, Sticky's thing definitely showed something weird, because I've looked at my analytics there, and it says my peak viewer count was 7, and that my total views are 44. So I have no idea how he showed me a picture that says I've 1,900 watching. Evidently, Ray Siller, the reason why he quit at the start of CCS was the game locked him out of control.
Checker flags out.
Couldn't
P1.
click on anything. That's fun when that happens. I think he had out-qualified me, so I was wondering, was he the car I made contact with at the start and he spun out and kind of quit? It couldn't have been him.
That's the end of the session. P1.
Oh, that's not... Ah. Oh, MotoGP final this weekend. Cool. How many people can win? Oh wait, laps are quicker then. Two. Okay. And is it like, is it close between them? Or does like one of them just need like barely any points to win?
If it takes it is clear, push now. Alright, Donny, we've got 7.
Like where if
minutes
he
to
gets
sell up.
like 8th place, he's guaranteed to win.
Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Although getting 8th place in MotoGP might be harder than getting 8 in F1. If there's more what's the word? Competition? No, not the... You've 23 points. Oh, okay, so he barely need... He just basically
The guy behind has just done a 120.
needs to not completely bottle it.
Done a 120.
Or hope he doesn't get taken out by someone. It's more parity in MotoGP, that's the word, so might be harder to get an 8th place even if you have one of the better bikes, because they're all kind of more equal. Shit. Oh really? Oh wow. So he could easily have one more championship than what he has. I suppose if you're going to win as many as him, there's probably going to be a season where you could have won and it didn't work out. Oh, 3 of them, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, like. It's very unlikely, like, if you have... What does he have, like 7 championships? You 7 championships and then you are, like, basically never close to another championship in a in any other season. That's very unlikely, I would imagine. Oh, he's pushed out. Oh, that's a sickener.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2. V2. Sector 3 time is quick. Brakes are cold. Sector 1 is...
One of the Irish TV channels used to have MotoGP when I was a kid, so I did like see a season. Or some races from a season. I think it was the year after Rossi won his 7th. Was Casey Stoner really good that year? Because I think I remember that season. 1 or 2 races that season. I remember seeing a wet race once in it, and it was just chaos. It felt like every 2 laps there was a driver that was just slid out of the race.
That lap was at 120.4.
3 laps, tyre overheat, spin. Come on, Jason.
Yeah, I don't remember if they were doing this before.
This track is like really rough on rear tires is the thing.
Just 2 minutes
or
left,
the right rear. If you take the BMW 2002 car here, it's the same. It's like it's fine for 2 laps, and then the 3rd lap it just the rear will just slide out on you.
Your right rear tyre is hot.
Yeah, it's like MotoGP doesn't need wet weather to kind of have lots of variety in the racing.
Fast
So
and
it just
Furious, Taruma Drift.
the bikes are like too on edge that it's like just it doesn't feel safe at all, and it's not fun if they're crashing that much. Or, oh, wasn't it a few years ago the one at Silverstone was an absolute nightmare because they had repaved Silverstone, but they messed up the choice of, I don't know what you call it, tarmac or whatever, and it wasn't like porous or anything, so all the water just stood on it and didn't drain off at all. I don't think the race even happened in the end, although it was cancelled very quickly because it was literally undrivable. A lot of people have clowned on the F1 Suzuka race. I actually enjoyed that one. The spray just seems to be such a huge issue in F1. Oh, you almost went to that one. Jeez, you missed. You dodged the bullet there, like. You see, I didn't wake up for the Japanese Grand Prix, so I just slept in. I just said, I'm not waking up early for this. And then the so I woke up expecting to have missed it, and then when I woke up, I read, oh, the race hasn't actually started because of the delay. So I was like, oh yes, I get to watch it now. So that's kind of partly why I was in a good mood for it as well. It's like I got to see it. I wasn't expecting to see it. I don't think Indy's windscreens will work though. Like at the end of the day, that's still not going to stop huge spray coming up from the cars in front that just blocks the vision.
P2, 14 minutes.
Like by the time it was on, like I would have been awake by that time anyway, so.
Is P11 gonna do wall riding or not?
Not around here, I don't think.
But like it seems like with F1 at the moment and weather racing, grip isn't the issue. It's visibility. Like Singapore was weird because it's so humid there, so it was like you thought they could have started racing, but the track was actually was just not drying up as well. All right, see you, Sticky.
Right, guys, stop chatting. Ready up.
P2.
There we go.
Okay, Donny, get ready.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Green, let's go, let's go.
On your left. He's still there.
That's 3
Clear
for
left.
3 for getting taken out.
Car right. Hold your line. Keep it steady.
Not
Clear
done with
right.
this.
Right side. Clear right. You're clear.
None too deep. It's the cool dunk, the cold dunk, the icy dunk, the frosty dunk. He's going to have a better run than me here. Nope.
You're in the lead. The guy behind has just done a 120.9.
That camber's pulling me to the left there.
The guy behind has just done a 120.4. Okay, Donny, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're the man. Stay on it. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. That's the fastest lap of the race. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius. Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
On your right, clear right.
I was worried that he'd come onto the road again.
That lap was a 120.1. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 35
Not a good line.
Celsius.
Just about got away with it.
You're now in the lead.
Very observant crew chief. Hey Adam.
You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. Air temperature's falling. It's now 26 Celsius. The gap behind is now 0.9. Right rear is hot. Your right rear is hot.
No, it's a new addition to AMS2. It's on the release candidate branch. So it's in game.
Fastest lap for Gosset, 119.9.
Cars look really funny, or the Formula V cars look really funny in it because it kind of adjusts to the car's body shape, so it's like these really long, thin things. You know what they say, Fred? Great minds think alike. Fred and Adam are the great philosophers of sim racing. It doesn't have like a kind of a background color thing to it, translucent back color thing, which I think would help it. Kind of weird just seeing those little rectangles just appear and then disappear. I also noticed like the cars in front kind of disappear very quickly from it, and even though like they'd be in front of me on the screen, I kind of find it, for some reason in my brain, I find it weird that they'll disappear sooner at the front rather than the rear.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Well, it's certainly better than having no radar. I know you could have always used SimHub for it, but it's good that there's a radar in game.
Lap times are pretty consistent. New fastest lap for Gosset, 119.7. The guy behind has just done a 120.1.
Different guy who's made it as well, so he's probably had a different art style. But yeah, the kind of the thickness of those cars kind of depends on the car, it seems, like, because it looks way different with GT4 cars than it does with Formula V cars. They're short and stubby with the GT4s compared to the long thin rolls with Formula V's. Car radar adjusts size, does it? Yeah. Yeah, I knew there was one of them on AC that adjusts the size, kind of, or uses the car shape. Yeah. It seems like that. I don't know. I haven't.
Down to 6.8.
This is like my first experience with it, so I don't know what it'll be like with other cars.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Litres left.
Shit. Saved. Move. Falling apart right now. I think you've had enough excitement for one day, Fred.
One more lap. You're P1. Okay, Donny, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Jesus, you might need an intervention. An addict for watching people spin out. I hope you're not neglecting other things in life while searching for the next stream where someone spins out like a billionaire. Just want to see those numbers go up.
Great win. You deserved that today.
Woohoo. True purpose.
Jesus, that was completely out of Fast and Furious, that one.
Right side, clear right.
Yeah, I like going sideways, don't they?
Yeah, no kidding.
A raccoon, a fox, could be something. Oh, Tarmac Terrace must be streaming. He's a guy who just loves sim racing. Like, he's so positive about, like, whenever, like, R Factor 2 or AMS2 gets, like, an update. He just loves diving into it. It's kind of a good guide to watch sometimes to remind you it's about trying to enjoy the sim. Tarmac Terrorist. I think he writes some articles for Race Department now as well. I read that. I read Kansai West. I read Kansai West there as Kanye West for a second, and I was like, what? Is he a Subaru picture? I can't remember, but.
Pit exit looks clear. You've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
The Latifi turn. Oh, I missed Latifi's turn. Oh, okay. I discovered him when he had the video on basically the hidden dirt track thing in Interlagos, historic Interlagos on AMS2, where there's like, if you go off the track and you go searching, you can find this like weird. It's nearly like a Afro BMX dirt track thing. Yeah, I'm not skilled enough, man. Oh yeah, it's a funny Easter egg. It's kind of like the Easter egg in Cleveland as well. I like the west layout. I definitely prefer it to the east. Like, my favorite is doing the whole track. But there's more variety in this section. Like, the east layout, like, I get sick of just doing the S's. I don't find it particularly fun. Whereas this has a variety of corners.
All right, Donny, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Like, I like the S's in the GP circuit, because then you move off them and then you know, have a bit more variety after that. So like, I enjoy them for that section over a lap of a GP circuit. But if you're just constantly doing them over and over and over and over and over again with very little breaks between, where it's just basically a straight that's between them, it's a little monotonous for me. It possibly has never been. I don't know. Maybe like small club racing or something, like, possibly. Like, we used it in one of the CCS races for the Mini. Was it last week or the week before? No, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I did it. My first ranked race on Race Room. I raced there with the Silhouettes, and I did not enjoy it at all. But I didn't really enjoy driving the Silhouette car either, so I was kind of miserable during the race. Like, it was a short race, and I just was hating it the whole time. As soon as I started doing it in quali, I was like, oh, this isn't good. I think those are the only 2 times I've raced it.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something about reducing the practice times, because this is dragging out way too long. Yeah, you really need cars that are like
Quickest overall.
able to just go side by side, but even then, yeah, it's hard to make a move on a guy. Like, whereas here is definitely a good overtaking spot. Into the chicane is not too bad, or the hairpins, okay-ish. The spoon can be done. Because you'd be doing this layout with slow cars as well. Like, you wouldn't take any decently fast car to this layout. You just go to the GP layout.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Still a bit of a headache. Got hit in the head yesterday when training. Kind of dazed me a bit. Don't think there's any concussion, but actually ended up there was only like 15 minutes left in the training, so I kind of stepped out for the rest of it just in case. Kind of don't take risks with head injuries. It's the one thing, like. But there's still like a little bruising or something there, so it's a bit sore to touch.
Your last lap time was at
3:43. Game. AMS2 wants me to play Halo.
Sector 1 time's okay. P1, checkered flag, P1.
Oh, that's what the start finish line is.
Sorry about all the pissing around with the server today, by the way.
No, it's not your fault, man.
No, it's not your fault. Computers.
It was a nightmare. First, like, proper week, and it's gone tits up. Never mind.
Yeah, it was good last week though, and I mean we had like better numbers for the actual CCS race, which was good. So shows something's working maybe.
Yeah, I've just been looking at the logs, and it's yes, it's definitely an error this end, but I don't know what it is. It's just saying that it's trying to launch a Project Cars 2 server for some reason, which is weird. It's saying AMS2, trying to launch AMS2, and then it says P Cars 2 instead afterwards.
Huh.
Error, can't launch P Cars 2 server, which is very strange. Anyway, it's way above my pay grade.
Are you paying for the dedicated server, or is it just a machine that you've got at home or something?
No, it's just a laptop that I've got at home. I've set up.
I was going to say, I thought if you were paying for it, you could chip in or something, but yeah. Not chipping in for your old laptop.
Oh, go on. No, it's fine. I mean, like J-Turn had a look at it a couple of weeks ago and like logged into it remotely and said, yeah, it's fine. It should work no problem, and it did last week. And like I say, I haven't changed anything. In fact, I leave the laptop closed. It's on obviously and rigged up to the internet the whole time, and it's just the screen's off and it's closed, but it's been running fine, and it was last week, and I haven't touched it, haven't done anything with it, and then suddenly it's just decided it doesn't want to do it anymore. Really weird. He had another look today, just briefly. He had to go to work, so he couldn't spend much time on it. He's going to have another look tonight, but he had a look at it and said that he can work out either, and he reckons it might be a bug from his end that is sending wrong information. I don't know. It's like I say, it's way above my pay grade. I don't really understand it.
just done a 140.0. The track temperature is falling. It's now 24 Celsius.
You see that he's talking about just race though, so I don't know what the integration, like that could be a just race issue. Like that mightn't have anything to do with AMS2, PC2, but something that he set up wrong in his just race configuration. No, it could be that there is something also weird happening.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Something else that could be weird, as you say.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. You've got 4 minutes
Sorry.
to do the business. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
But it is kind of the fact that it's PC2 and AMS2 that you know, it makes you kind of think, that like it was like, it didn't say AC, let's say. Didn't even know. I don't even know if PC2 is on Just Race. So, you know, I don't know what's happening. It was working properly last week is all I know. Couldn't be anything to do with the release candidate stuff. Are you on the release candidate?
No.
Okay. But yeah, look, like I mean, AMS2 online is still just
I
not
intentionally
good.
kept it this version so that it didn't do this, and then it went and did it anyway.
I mean, I suppose, like, you have to expect, like, there's going to be hiccups the first few times you try it. You learn things, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Like, it's unlikely that things, like, go well perfectly for the first few weeks, and then problems start appearing after a few weeks. It's more often than not, all the problems happen at the start, and you get used to them. You figure them out, and then you know how to deal with them quickly if they come up again. 2 years.
To go, 2 minutes.
Oh shit. Stay in, stay in. Oh, just inside the green stuff.
Last. Sector 1 time is good.
Anyone got any ideas for next week's Send?
Something on Spa 1970. Don't know what the
Sector 2 time is good.
team will be out by then. Well, probably out by then.
So either like Formula Vintage or Formula Retro Gen 1.
Not a bad idea. What do they drive like now? The retro, the vintage.
Did we do one of them recently? I can't remember.
Is the Gen 1 like the Lotus, John Player Special Lotus?
Yeah, the Gen 1 is like Niki Lauda era. The Lotus 72D. The car is from Rush, basically. So mid-70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close on pole.
Minutes. Pole position. $15. Be ready. Watch for the lights.
Look.
Green, green, green.
Ooh.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Nice one, Donny. Good start.
Fuck's sake, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Gave me a lot of freight train.
Yeah, luckily I saw it happening just before it happened, so I was able to brace myself and react in time.
I remember being accident prone in these last time we raced them as well.
I remember missing most of the CCS and joining the Brands Hatch Indy race and not doing qualifying because I didn't want to, you know, be caught in the center of a pack at the start and cause a crash, and I ended up crashing out Donk on the first lap from the back anyway because I messed up. I felt really bad.
That was my first CCS with the community, actually, that one.
Yeah, so
Yes. I think they've added a livery for the Formula Vee since then, because I noticed there's one in the ones with the fin that is in a custom livery, and that your skin is still on the ones without the fin.
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Donny, we've just cut the track.
And yes, I did get a track warning for that, so don't try it.
Yeah, when I did my livery, I did it for the wrong one. I did it for the other fee.
Oh, okay.
Left side.
I thought it was because there
Still
wasn't
there.
enough.
Hold your line.
I think we use both of them because it's the same car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Still there. Clear left.
It's only got the fin.
Right side.
Ah, good move.
Keep it steady. Clear to the right.
Good move.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, nice. Oh.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Okay, Donny, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on.
Left side. Still there.
This mightn't end
Hold your
well.
line. Hold your line. Clear to the left. Left side. Clear left.
Ooh. Touch the grass there.
On your left. Clear on the left. On your left. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
I nearly binned it when I touched that grass. The corner exit. Ooh. It's like, you missed my braking point there.
Right side. Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear right. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there.
Damn it.
Still there. Clear left.
It was more I was distracted by myself talking that I missed the brake light. So I wasn't even looking at the screen. I wasn't even looking
Okay,
at
Donny,
the
you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
thing. Just wasn't even focused on what's going on. Although it seems like that brake light doesn't turn on, if it is a brake light. Oh, does it work?
P2.
Okay. I suppose at night well, these cars wouldn't race at night. I can't see it. Unless it's because my graphics settings are on low, and if they were on higher it'd be more noticeable. Oh shit.
Right
Oh,
side.
shit.
Clear to the right.
You're out of track limits there. Don't panic.
I don't know, for some reason I wasn't expecting his line to be what it was. So I had to readjust myself there. Or I was going to plow him, basically. So I had to kind of back out of it and do what I did. Maybe, but you'd still think you could see it, like I can see brake lights during the day in real life, so. Oh, you mean like, oh, it kind of, that light will be a lot more visible in the rain. But these have no headlights, like it's not going to catch the light from the car ahead or behind. Unless, here's, ooh. Unless you're saying they only turn it on when it's raining.
Sorry, Donny, did I put you off there? With
No,
my-
no, that was me. I got in too hot on you. No, you were fine.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
It would have been me apologizing if there was more contact. Does the F11 only turn on when it's in rain? They also have the one for like recharging the ERS, but do they have a separate one that only turn on when it's raining?
All right, Donny, you've used half your fuel. That might be outside track limits.
Oh, so they do have two lights. Okay. I didn't know that. Still find it weird that you'd only turn it on during the rain. Not just be, might as well have it on the whole time. Or is it that important they save that much more fuel by not having a little light on?
Just cut the track.
If they can afford not to have it on.
The car ahead has just done a 137.5.
Oh, I know what it's for. Like, yeah. But you wouldn't notice it during the day is the thing. Like, it'd just be on, like. Just be like they're slightly... I suppose we can, yeah, I can do try these out in the wet afterwards. And see if it will turn on in the wet. Well, as I said, as I had corrected myself earlier, these aren't going to race in the dark. They don't have headlights. At least I'm pretty sure they don't.
The gap in front is now 4.6. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The leader's just done a 137.
Oh, and F1, okay.
That Lap time was 1:37.1. Litres remaining.
Oh no!
Just checking out the gravel traps.
And are they
work?
sticky?
Yeah, not as bad as the ones at Brands, which I couldn't get out of.
Nah, there's gonna be another lap.
P2, last lap, looking good for a podium. That lap time
There's still another lap.
7.2.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to.
Oh,
I was
you're trying to
stop before the timer counted down. I crossed the line to.
I'll let you go ahead and then we'll race.
On your left. Clear left.
Yeah, I noticed in qualifying that the line is really early.
I must have missed it by milliseconds because as across the line it turned 0.
Well, I crossed it first.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Well done, Donny. Great drive. That's
Good race. I really like the West layout in cars like these.
Yeah, it's a pretty good combo. Shame other people didn't come along and experience it as well.
Yeah, I think it's probably gone on too long basically because of this so much
On your
practice
right.
time.
Clear right.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort it out for next week so that it's not so convoluted.
Yeah, yeah. It might be a good idea to kind of, let's say, give a lot of practice for if you're worried about the Sendacular or the CCS go over time to begin with. Give a lot of practice time for the first race in the Sendacular, and then you can kind of have them more on a tight schedule then after that.
I think it worked. It worked better last week because
Yeah,
I think J-Turn set their servers up different to
Oh.
how I did. So
Oh, okay.
when I did it last week, how I did it, it didn't matter how much of the like the practice and the qualifying started at the exact time. No matter what.
These ones didn't start till we joined,
No.
whereas they started on the actual time they were meant to start.
Exactly
Oh,
that.
okay.
So we were joining the servers, and I think the last one we literally only had about 30 seconds or maybe a minute left of the practice.
Yeah,
and then it
yeah,
jumped
because
straight into the quali.
yeah, the last one it timed very nicely. I think I was slow getting into like race 2 and 3 last time as well, so I kind of joined during qualifying in those. I think I even missed the practice session.
I think that's all it is. When he cloned the servers, he perhaps changed that element of it so that we didn't, because of the issues we had with the CCS, so that it didn't sort of jump over too far, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas if the CCS goes to plan and everything sort of, all the timings work out right, then it should, in theory, it should work out fairly well, like it did last week.
Yeah, yeah. That would be hopefully the plan for next time anyway. But yeah, thanks again for like just organising all that stuff on Just Race, really.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
well, it's fine. I actually enjoy doing it. It's just a shame it didn't quite work this week, but hopefully next week it'll be better.
Yeah, I'd be patient with it. That's one where it's like I would expect it for the first month, so for the first 4 times nearly that you'd run into issues each time, and then it should be like mostly smooth after that.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. All right, guys. Well, thanks for racing today, and
see you guys next week.
Yep. See you. Bye.
Take care, guys.
So, single race, Formula Vee, turn on wet weather, and let's see.
The track temp is 19. The air
No,
temp
look
is
that,
15 Celsius. 10th position. Okay, Donny, get ready. Go.
That's a pretty bright rain light. But yeah, it's just a rain light. Yeah, the two of you know more than me when it comes to that stuff. I definitely...
Right side.
Yeah, can't miss it.
Still there.
Absolutely cannot miss that.
Hold your line.
I just still don't get the issue of like having that on during the day as well.
Keep it steady.
If it's clear weather.
Keep it steady.
I suppose it's unnecessary, but like it's
Still there.
It's already attached to the car, so
Hold
like
your line.
the other Holy, that's actually that's a cannot unsee. Oh my god. The song is stuck in my head now.
He's still there. Hold your line. Right.
Those turrets are the cutest things ever. So you take them out and it says, I don't blame you.
Clear to the right.
No. It's the cutest thing ever. It's very good. Give a quick lap on the old, another lap on the old spa. The old new spa. So it's the release candidate branch, so they haven't named it properly yet. The first one, they released it with this chicane here, and I was horrified. I was like, oh no. But now they've released it without they've kind of done it like, it's kind of like at Monza. When they first had the 10K layout, they had these chicanes here, like in Project Cars 2, and I was like, I was like, oh my god, are they actually not going to release the version without the chicane? But then they added the no chicane. Like, this is sim racing. We don't have to worry about crashing and dying. So give us the bloody, give us the one without the chicane, please. It was the same with the the 70s layout of Silverstone, because they gave the 70s, so it has the chicane at the last corner. And then they modified it. They also added a version without the chicane there to do it like the kind of the 60s layout.
That's the end of the session. P1.
Spa 1970. Save who's, yeah. I have to get used to having to turn on my engine now in this game. Now that that feature works. Remind myself, it's like, it's now like R Factor 2 and ACC. You don't have to enable that setting, but I do. Because I like realism. I was very used to the AC mod version. I suppose the which was ported from R Factor 1, I think. So it is interesting, kind of, the little differences. Between this layout and the AC mod version. Ooh, shit. You say that, but I have to turn the engine on. Is that in single player or multiplayer? You see, in multiplayer, the server might force it. Force you to do it in the server settings. If you're talking about single player, then I don't know. Then it must be broken in R Factor 2. The auto engine start. I've never tried auto engine start in single player in R Factor 2, so that would be my assumption. Like, I'm pretty sure in AMS2 I think there's the, at least from what I've seen on Just Race, there was the server setting. No, even when making a multiplayer lobby, I've seen that auto engine start setting in the server settings. And I do normally leave it on if I'm creating a server, because I know, like, some people are. Oh, if it's broken in the single player side, even though you have it enabled, then yeah, I have no idea. Unless it's I actually don't know. I was thinking maybe because you don't, not having clutch in and it starts in first gear and then it cuts out straight away, but I doubt it. That was a thing that took me ages to get used to. After maining AC for so long was, oh yeah, if you spin out and you don't put in your clutch, the car can stall out and stuff, and you have to restart your engine and things like that. Because, you know, AC, it just doesn't cut out no matter what. Yeah, it has to go a lot more guardrails for sure. I can't remember how this compares to the Project Cars 2 version. Finally, they've added this. It only took them ages. I paid for Spa ages ago. Like, now give me Nord's 7. Ooh. Whoops. Nord's 70s is meant to come as well soon enough. But the AC one, and I suppose our factor one, it's what, 66? So did they add a bunch of guardrails between 66 and 1970? That people flying away into the abyss, yeah. Like, I've gone off here before in AC. I've definitely gone off on this left-hander here in AC. Oh, there was a gap there. Possibly you could go sheep through that. Yeah, I've definitely gone up. Like, that guardrail there isn't there in the AC one. And I've gone flying off there. But yeah, I used to... Before I raced online in AC, I used to just do laps of this. With the Lotus 49. It's quite understeer. I remember driving it in PC2 and being like, oh, this is different to the AC mod, it's trash. And then kind of realized, like, wait, there's no guarantee that the AC mod one was exactly the correct layout, and things change over the years and stuff. And then I realized, oh yeah, just, you know, be more open to interpretations when it comes to historic layouts, because at the end of the day, they're just trying to make an interpretation. Yeah, maybe they decided in play testing and stuff without them that they thought people would be crashing too much without them, or going way off and the car flying off to the abyss and not wanting to restart the full lap. Whereas if you play with, let's say, damage off, you can, you know, collide with them and be fine. If you wanted to pull off, what's your man from NASCAR strats, maybe? No, I don't think this one is directly from PC2, because I think they've gone beyond the time limit they were allowed in the contract to kind of use some tracks from PC2, as far as I know. I could be wrong on this. I could be wrong on that. So, but as far as I know, I don't think they can use any more models and stuff from PC2 if they haven't used them already. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know how those contracts work and stuff. Like, they used Monaco, but then they ended up a few updates ago kind of completely redoing the road surface. I think they completely threw out the mesh that might have come from PC2. Ugh, it's going in with too much speed there. No laser scan, no buy. This is where, like it would annoy me if I was in iRacing and, you know, like the Lotus 49 car, that they wouldn't put in a track like 70s or 60s Spa, because they're like, we can't get a laser scan of it. It's like, okay. So what if you can't get a laser scan, you know? For modern tracks, I get it, if you want only laser scan versions, but for historic tracks, like you could never get, let's say, what's the one? Riverside, you know, that, they never add that to Ace, or to iRacing, which is a shame, because it's so cool, like how it's in AC with the mod, like. And no one cares that it's not laser scanned, because there's no other way to have that track in the game. If the track exists, then yeah, I'd prefer a laser scan if possible, or a leader, or whatever it's called, LIDAR. But if like the track doesn't exist, or if it's changed so much from that version, then like as a base and then rework it over time. Yeah, like they could do it for sure with like Silverstone. Like, you know, they have Silverstone, so they could make a 60s version. You know, they could just estimate from their current data and figure it out, kind of. You know, I think it's a pity that they choose not to. You know, at the 87, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of those cars for Riverside, basically. You know, those cars. I think, like the people who race those cars in iRacing, I would think the majority of them would be fine with having a good quality Riverside added, even if it wasn't laser scanned, because they can't get a laser scan of it because it doesn't exist anymore. But they'd love to race that car there. Exactly, like, yeah, replicate the Elite in it. But yeah. Especially because they added didn't they add, like in the last year, they made a fantasy car. They like worked with the Lara on the car, but like the car doesn't exist, like, so. Like, you know, just make up the name. Do what AMS2 does with Kansai and Azure Coast and all that. Cascais for Estoril, all that. Yep, that's gonna be it for this stream. Thanks for watching. I'm tired now. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll be streaming Monday. Wait, they did add a fictional track, iRacing Super Speedway. Huh, I did not know that. Based off Coca-Cola Super Speedway from NR 2003. I did not know that. Well, then there's no excuse that to say, oh yeah, we don't want historic tracks because we can't get a laser scan. It's like, well, if you have a fictional track already in the game, then. Yeah, that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.